There's a real resurgence in research on artificial intelligence as applied to education. Actually, the field of intelligent tutoring systems has existed since about 1970. And we've seen developments over these 40 years that have really signaled the emergence of a new kind of educational technology. We're especially excited as a field, particularly in the last 3, 4, or 5 years, of seeing technologies appear that can really make fundamental improvements in how we learn, how we educate ourselves and our children. One of the most exciting developments is that of personalized learning. So there's a great talk in the education community about wanting to create technologies that can support personalized learning, but in fact applying artificial intelligence to education is exactly the mechanism that we believe will bring about very, very important advances in the sort of day-to-day education activities that we and our children will engage in. As an example, a core problem in intelligent tutoring systems is developing a student model that is a representation of what the student knows about a particular subject matter, how they go about solving problems in that subject matter, what their problem-solving activities and strategies are. And we're going to be able to use, intelligent tutoring systems are going to be able to use those kinds of representations about students to deliver feedback that's very customized, that's delivered proactively, and that really helps them achieve learning gains that otherwise simply wouldn't be possible. And there are really two dimensions that these technologies are going to be working in. The first is in terms of learning effectiveness. So we're going to be able to create learning technologies that leverage artificial intelligence that increase learning gains and make a real difference in the ability of students to solve new kinds of problems that before took a very long time for them to be able to master. The second is making an impact on engagement. So we know particularly for K-12, it's really critical to create technologies that foster learning experiences that are motivating, that are fun, that are really engaging at sort of the highest level. And what we expect is the emergence of these technologies that sort of combine game-based learning, for example, and intelligent tutoring systems, advanced inferential techniques, to really produce learning experiences that are both effective and engaging. The final comment is that there's a lot of opportunity for doing this outside of the traditional classroom. So while in the traditional classroom there's going to be we all believe, a sort of emergence of a new model of teaching that's very student-centric, but involves the teacher in a much richer way than he or she can now be involved. Outside the classroom, there's going to be the opportunity to create learning experiences that are particularly rich. These are learning experiences that will be able to be delivered to students outside of the confines of the typical sort of 9 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon formal setting, and in fact go over into the home setting where there's a significant opportunity for very, very active learning and really creating learning experiences that are marvelously effective and engaging.